The world outside has faded into a canvas of shadows and falling water. In the heart of the ancient wilderness, a massive vessel of gopher wood rests upon the softening earth. Inside, there is a silence that the world has forgotten. Listen to the rhythm above you, the steady, heavy drumming of the rain against the thick, pitch-sealed timber. Each drop is a sovereign reminder of the barrier between you and the storm. Inside the ark, Noah and his family have found a sanctuary. The air is warm and heavy, thick with the scent of dry hay, cedar, and ancient resin. The animals are quiet now, tucked away in the deep shadows, soothed by the same rhythmic pulse of the heavens. In the book of Genesis, it is written that after they entered, the Lord shut the door. Think on that. You are not just in a boat, you are within a providence. You are tucked away from the chaos of the rising deep, safe in a fortress designed by the Creator himself. The storm is not your enemy. It is the sound of your protection. The massive wood beams groan softly, a comforting song of strength as the vessel begins to lift. You are being cradled by the very waters that changed the world. But here, inside the wood and the pitch, there is no fear. There is only the steady, patient heartbeat of the rain. 7 days of waiting, 40 days of rain, and through it all, God remembered Noah. He remembers you. Rest now. The door is shut. The seals are tight. The Lord is your keeper, and he does not slumber. You are safe in the hollow of his hand.
The air over Mount Carmel is thick and heavy, a stillness that has lasted for 3 long years. High upon the jagged stone, the prophet Elijah bows his face between his knees. He is waiting. He is listening for a sound that hasn't been heard in a generation. Go up now, he tells his servant. Look toward the sea. 6 times the servant returns with nothing but news of a scorching horizon. But on the 7th time, he speaks of a cloud, a small cloud, no larger than a man's hand, rising out of the great sea. Listen, can you hear the shift in the wind? The sky is turning from bronze to charcoal. The first fat drops of grace begin to fall, striking the parched Judean dust. In the book of 1 Kings, we are told the heavens grew black with clouds and wind, and there was a great rain. The drought is over. The Lord has remembered the thirsty land. As the downpour intensifies, feel the weight of the heat leaving the earth. The sound of abundance is all around you now, a torrential, cleansing mercy. God does not just provide a trickle. He pours out until the valleys overflow. You may have walked through a dry season. You may have felt the heat of the desert for too long. But listen to the rain on the roof. The cloud is risen. The blessing is here. Rest in the sound of the overflow. The Lord has answered by fire, and now he answers by water. You are refreshed. You are restored.
The storm is coming. It begins as a whisper in the leaves, a cooling of the air that signals a great shifting of the heavens. In the Gospel of Matthew, the Master speaks of 2 builders, one who builds upon the shifting, golden sands, and one who digs deep, searching for the ancient foundation. Listen to the first few strikes of the rain. It hits the roof with a steady, rhythmic cadence. The winds begin to rise, howling against the corners of the dwelling, searching for a weakness. But beneath your feet, there is no movement. The house is anchored. It is not merely sitting upon the earth. It is part of the bedrock. The rain descends, the floods come, and the winds blow and beat against that house. But it does not fall. Feel the peace of a structure that cannot be shaken. While the world outside is a blur of water and wind, you are held by the stone. The rock does not yield. The rock does not shift. As the downpour drenches the Judean hills, listen to the safety of the walls. Every thunderclap is a reminder that you are protected by the wisdom of the word. You have built your life on the truth, and the truth is an immovable fortress. The rain is just a song now, a song of the storm's defeat. Rest in the stillness of the foundation. The storm will pass, but the rock remains. You are secure. You are home.
The Sea of Galilee is a bowl of shadows, surrounded by the high, dark walls of the Judean hills. A sudden wind, the kind that descends without warning, is tearing across the water. The waves are rising, white-capped and heavy, crashing against the sides of the small wooden fishing boat. In the stern, on a cushion, the master's asleep. Listen to the chaos outside, the wind howling through the rigging, the rhythmic, violent slap of the waves, the frantic voices of the men who have spent their lives on this water, now gripped by a fear they cannot name. Master, do you not care that we are perishing? He stands. He does not struggle against the wind. He simply addresses it. Peace, be still. In an instant, the screaming wind dies to a whisper. The violent waves flatten into a dark, glassy mirror. The storm hasn't just stopped. It has surrendered. Now the only sound is a gentle, rhythmic rain pattering against the surface of the quiet sea. The heavy, chaotic spray has turned into a soft, cooling mist. Why are you so afraid? Have you still no faith? Feel the boat settle. Feel the tension leave your own chest. The one who commands the storm is in the boat with you. The rain is no longer a threat. It is a lullaby. The great calm has arrived. Rest in the authority of his word. The wind has folded its wings. The water is at rest. You are safe in the silence of his presence.
Beyond the reach of time, there is a city that needs no sun. In the final vision of the Apostle John, the veil is pulled back. He sees the New Jerusalem, a city of gold and light, descending from the heavens like a bride. And there, flowing from the very throne of God and of the Lamb, is a river. The river of the water of life. It is as clear as crystal, pulsing with the light of eternity. Imagine a gentle celestial rain falling over these living waters, not a storm of darkness, but a mist of pure grace. Listen to the sound of the water meeting the water, a soft musical chime of droplets hitting the river's surface. On either side of the river stands the tree of life. Its leaves are for the healing of the nations. As the rain falls, it washes over these leaves, carrying the fragrance of peace into every corner of the city. There is no more curse here. There is no more night. Every drop of rain in this place is a promise kept. The atmosphere is heavy with the presence of the King. You are walking along the banks now, your feet on the soft golden grass. The air is cool, the water is life, and the rain is a blessing that never ends. He will wipe away every tear from your eyes. The former things have passed away. Rest in the garden of the Lord. Drink from the river that never runs dry. You are finally home.
The sun has set behind the rugged Judean peaks, and the valley of the shadow is draped in a cool, silver mist. But you are not alone in the dark. The Good Shepherd has pitched a tent for you here, in the midst of the wilderness. It is a place of heavy wool and sturra stakes, anchored deep into the soil. Listen to the rain as it begins to dance upon the thick fabric above your head. It is a muffled, comforting sound, a soft thrum that speaks of a boundary between you and the night. He makes you lie down in green pastures. He leads you beside quiet waters. Even here, as the clouds pour out their blessing, your soul is being restored. The air inside the tent is warm, smelling of dry earth and old cedar. You are wrapped in a mantle of peace that the world cannot take away. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. While the storm may linger in the mountains, you are feasting on his promises. Your head is anointed with oil. Your cup is running over with the goodness of his presence. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. The rain is the rhythm of his grace. The tent is the shadow of his wing. Close your eyes now. The shepherd is at the door, watching over the fold. You are loved. You are watched. You are home.
The camp of Israel lies in a deep, heavy slumber under the desert stars. The air is cool, and a soft, gentle mist begins to descend upon the dunes. It is not the rain of a storm, but a quiet, rhythmic dew that carries with it the bread of heaven. In the book of Exodus, we are told that when the dew evaporated, there lay upon the face of the wilderness a fine, flake-like thing, as fine as frost upon the ground. Listen to the sound of the morning, the soft, crystalline patter of the manna falling against the fabric of the tents. It is the sound of a God who provides while you sleep. You do not have to strive tonight. You do not have to worry for the bread of tomorrow. The same Lord who rained down bread from heaven is watching over your rest. Every drop of rain, every grain of provision is a sign that you are seen. He knows your needs before you ask. He fills the hungry soul with good things. Rest in the quiet miracle of the wilderness. The morning will bring its own grace, but tonight the dew is falling. You are sustained.
The clouds have gathered over the high towers of Zion, and the thunder rolls like a distant drum through the deep Kidron Valley. But you have found the secret place. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Listen to the rain as it lashes against the high, dark stone walls of the fortress. It is a fierce wind, a driving rain that bends the cedars of Lebanon. But inside these vaulted stone arches, the flame of the single candle does not even flicker. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a buckler. Think of the strength of those wings, a canopy of iron and grace that shields you from the arrows of the day and the terrors of the night. The rain is merely the sound of the world being washed clean while you remain untouched. 1,000 may fall at your side, but it shall not come near you. You are hidden in the cleft of the rock. Let the storm sing its song. It cannot reach the sanctuary where you dwell. The Lord is your refuge and your fortress. The night is long, but the shelter is sure. Rest in the shadow. Sleep in the strength of the King. You are hidden. You are safe.
Outside the small stone house in Zarephath, a gentle, steady rain is soaking into the thirsty garden. Inside, the world has become very small and very quiet. A widow and her son are alone in the shadows, surrounded by empty vessels of every shape and size. In her hand, she holds a single small jar, the last of her sustenance. In the book of 1 Kings, the prophet Elijah gave a promise. The jar of flour shall not be spent, and the jug of oil shall not be empty, until the day the Lord sends rain upon the earth. Listen to the sound of the oil as it begins to pour, a thick, rhythmic, golden stream hitting the bottom of an empty jar. It does not stop. One jar is filled, then another, and another. The sound of the pouring oil blends with the sound of the rain against the window. It is the music of a God who meets us in our deepest lack. You may feel like your resources are low. You may feel like the jar is nearly empty, but listen to the overflow. The Lord is the God of the quiet increase. He works in the shadows, in the small rooms, in the middle of the night. He is filling the empty spaces of your life while you rest. The rain continues to fall. The oil continues to flow. You have enough. You have more than enough. Rest in the abundance of the King.
The Kidron Valley is deep in shadow, and a soft, rhythmic drizzle is falling over the ancient leaves of the Garden of Gethsemane. Under the twisted branches of the silver-leafed olive trees, there is a peace that passes understanding. This is the garden of the Master's Prayer. It is a place where the weight of the world was laid down. Listen to the rain as it filters through the canopy above. It is a soft shush against the silver leaves, a sound that has echoed through these hills for thousands of years. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. In the deep stillness of the garden, the Lord is standing watch. Every drop of rain is a cleansing of the soul. Every shadow is a place of refuge. You are tucked away in the very garden where victory was won through surrender. The night is quiet. The olive trees stand as silent sentinels over your rest. You are not alone in your garden. The intercessor is here. The Prince of Peace is here. The rain is his lullaby to a weary world. Rest in the stillness. Breathe in the damp, cool air of the sanctuary. The battle is over. The peace remains. Sleep now.
Elijah stands at the mouth of a cave on the holy mountain. The sky has broken open. A great and strong wind tears into the mountains and breaks the rocks in pieces. But the Lord is not in the wind. After the wind, an earthquake, but the Lord is not in the earthquake. After the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord is not in the fire. And after the fire, a sound of sheer silence. Listen to the rain as it follows the fire. It is a gentle, steady cooling of the earth. In that soft, rhythmic patter, there is a whisper, a still, small voice that speaks directly to the soul. What are you doing here, Elijah? The Lord is not in the chaos. He is in the quiet. He is in the gentle rain that follows the storm. He is in the breath that you draw right now. You don't have to shout to be heard. You don't have to run to find him. He is in the silence. He is in the peace. Rest in the whisper. Let the noise of the world fade until all that remains is his voice, telling you that you are loved.
The farmer casts the seed upon the dark, rich soil of the Galilee. And then he goes to sleep. He sleeps and rises, night and day, and the seed sprouts and grows. He knows not how. Listen to the rain falling on the hidden fields. Each drop is soaking into the earth, reaching down to the secret places where life is beginning to stir. While the farmer rests, the work is being done. The earth produces by itself, first the blade, then the ear, then the full grain in the ear. Your life is a field under the care of the master gardener. You do not have to stay awake to make the grace grow. You do not have to labor in your sleep to ensure the harvest. While you slumber, the rain is doing its work. The Spirit is moving in the soil of your heart. Growth is happening in the silence. Trust the process of the Father. Trust the rhythm of the seasons. The grain is growing. The harvest is sure. Sleep now. The field is in good hands.
The city of David is wrapped in a blanket of blue shadows and falling mist. Upon the high walls, the sentinels stand in silence, but above the stone and the mortar, there is a greater watch being kept. He shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. Listen to the rain as it washes over the battlements. It is a clean, holy sound. Imagine the shimmer of celestial wings, invisible to the eye but felt in the stillness of the air. They are standing in the gaps. They are guarding the doors. They are circling your bed with the authority of the throne. You are not unprotected. You are not vulnerable. The armies of the living God have taken up their positions around your rest. The rain is the only sound they permit to reach your ears. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. Rest in the security of the heavenly host. The watch is set. The perimeter is secure. You are hidden under the canopy of their protection. Sleep in the peace of the guarded.
At the edge of the city, the pool of Siloam sits in the shadows of the Temple Mount. The water is deep and still, fed by a secret spring that never fails. Tonight, a gentle rain is falling upon its surface, creating 1,000 tiny ripples that expand and vanish in the dark. Siloam, the place of the Sent One. Listen to the sound of the water meeting the water. It is the sound of washing. It is the sound of sight being restored to the blind. As the rain falls, imagine it washing away the dust of the day, the weariness of the journey, the strain of the battle. Every drop is a cold, refreshing touch from the hand of the Creator. Wash in the pool and see. Your spirit is being cleansed tonight. Your vision is being cleared while you sleep. The Lord is removing the scales from your eyes so that you may wake to a new world. Rest in the healing waters. Let the rain do its work of restoration. You are being made whole. You are being made new. Sleep now in the pool of His mercy.
The peaks of Mount Hermon are lost in a sea of silver clouds. As the cold air of the heights meets the warmth of the valley, a heavy, rhythmic dew begins to fall. It is a moisture so thick it feels like a gentle vertical rain, a cooling grace that saturates the cedars and the stones. In the Psalms it is written, "It is like the dew of Hermon, which falls on the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord has commanded the blessing, even life forevermore." Listen to the sound of the mountain at rest, the soft hiss of the mist against the pine needles, the slow, patient drip of water from the ancient branches. You are part of a greater body. You are not alone in your journey. The same blessing that falls upon the highest peak is descending now upon your home. It is a commanded blessing. It does not wait for your effort. It arrives by the decree of the King. Feel the cooling presence of the Spirit. Every drop is a renewal of your strength. Every breath is a taste of that eternal life. Rest in the unity of the Spirit. The mountains are at peace. The valley is refreshed. You are under the commanded blessing.
The city of Jerusalem is silent, tucked beneath a canopy of charcoal clouds and a steady, rhythmic rain. Upon the high walls, the watchmen move with quiet steps. Their eyes are fixed on the horizon, but their hearts are anchored in the promise. My soul waits for the Lord, more than watchmen for the morning. Listen to the rain as it strikes the stone battlements. It is a cold, driving rain, but the watchman does not flinch. He knows that the dawn is coming, and he knows that the one who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. You can let go of the watch tonight. The perimeter of your life is guarded. The gates are barred against the enemy. The Lord himself is your shade on your right hand. Hear the rhythm of the rain as a victory march. The night is passing. The darkness is a servant to the light. While you rest, the watchman of heaven is standing at the edge of the shadows, ensuring that no harm comes near your dwelling. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. Rest in the security of the watch. The city is safe. Your house is safe. Your soul is safe.
Deep in a hidden ravine, far from the eyes of the world, the brook Cherith flows over smooth, dark stones. The walls of the canyon are high and narrow, and a gentle private rain is falling between the cliffs. This is the place of the cutting off, the place where God hides his own. Listen to the water, the rhythmic bubble of the brook as it winds through the shadows, the soft patter of the rain against the leaves of the hidden trees. Elijah sat here in the silence. He ate what the ravens brought, and he drank from the brook. You are in your own Cherith tonight. You are hidden from the demands of the world. You are tucked away in a place where only you and the Father exist. Do not fear the isolation. Do not fear the quiet. This is the place where the deep work is done. This is the place where you learn that He is enough. The brook will not fail until the work is finished. The rain will provide the peace you need. Rest in the hidden place. Drink from the secret spring. The world can wait.
In the center of the vast, dark wilderness, there's a tent of curtains and gold. The outer court is open to the night, and a steady, rhythmic rain is washing over the bronze altar and the silver basins. But inside the holy place, there's a stillness that is not of this world. Listen to the rain against the heavy, embroidered coverings, the layers of blue, purple, and scarlet linen, and the outer skins of protection. It is a muffled, distant sound, a reminder that you are within the tabernacle of the Most High. One thing have I asked of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, for He will hide me in His shelter in the day of trouble. You are behind the veil tonight. The light of the golden lampstand is all you need. The bread of the presence is on the table. The rain outside cannot penetrate this sanctuary. The winds cannot shake these pillars. You are resting in the heart of the dwelling place of God. Rest in the Holy of Holies. The blood has been sprinkled. The peace has been made. You are welcome here. Sleep in the presence.